Okay, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to make this video. I figured I might as well because I have the camera and maybe people would be interested in it, maybe not. Most likely not. Today we're going to be checking out I don't remember what model this is, the MHS-CM1. I believe this camera is from around 2008 or 2009. I had a coworker slash kind of family member give this to me. Pretty much he was saying he looked in the dumpster one day when he got to work and noticed, well, this whole bag was in the dumpster, and he's like, what the heck is that? He went dumpster diving. He says he would go dumpster diving every once in a while at work to see what the place would throw away. And apparently they would throw stuff away all the time. And he found this, and it actually has the receipt and everything. This was actually bought in 2009. Let's look at the receipt really quick. I forget where it was. Yeah, I mean, it's got like all the information, warranty, and everything. This was bought, it was bought from, I think it was Staples back in 2009. Yeah, May 1st, 2009. And it was bought, I want to say they probably bought the bag with it as well. They bought the camera and the bag for $319.96, right? And you probably can't see it. Right there. Yeah, the bag in this was originally $300 and $320. I'm going to guess that the camera itself was probably closer to $250 to $300 maybe, and then they probably bought the bag. Well, actually, it probably says on here. Yeah, it's the Webby, Webby, and they bought it for $199.99. $200 for the camera. Then they bought a SanDisk Ultra 4 gigabyte. I don't think that was included with it. That was $40 for a 4 gigabyte SD card. And then they bought a Low Pro EX120 large. Not sure what that is. That was $20. And then AD Dig camera 2-year warranty. That was $60. I don't even think that they used it enough to even get a warranty out of it. And I think that was about it. This actually came from the school district in my town. Whatever they needed this camera for, who the heck knows? That's where this came from. I guarantee they probably used it like 3 times, I'm gonna guess, and then it sat in a bag, and then they were like, nobody wants this anymore, let's just throw it in the garbage. Yeah, it came with the receipt, it came with, I wanna say this is the warranty information right here. I mean, this thing is practically unused. There's not a single scratch on it. It's probably lived its entire life in the bag. Yeah, it came with the bag. Let's see what else it came with. It came with the, USB 2.0. I want to say that's the charger, yeah, because that's how I charged it. And then it has a power supply as well. You can do that. This is how you transfer the footage to your computer. Because this doesn't actually record to an SD card, it records to the Pro Duo cards or whatever. They're like the SD cards, these things here. It's like a Sony's version of a SD card. You might be able to put SD cards in here. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't actually tried. I recorded everything to this. You might have something that can read memory stick Pro Duo cards. This is really just like a point and shoot camera. We'll get to that. You got all that, and then you got the I want to say picture motion browser. I think you had to download this to be able to see like your to be able to see like your pictures and videos and stuff, which is weird because when I plugged the camera into my laptop, it pretty much came up with this and I was able to see it. Maybe you have to download this and then like install it to the camera or something, because it popped up immediately. I didn't have to do anything with this disc. We also have a hand strap that is attached to the lens cover, because you might have already noticed that this doesn't have a hand strap on it. You can't slide your hand into anything and hold it, and I kind of hate that. That was very similar to the Zoom Q8 camcorder I did a review on a little while back. I don't know, it's kind of stupid. probably just a quick and easy little camera to use. Along with that, you do get your Sony specific AV cables. It has that kind of D shape on the front there, along with your RCA. You can plug it into your computer or capture your footage that way if you want the AV look out of it. Not sure how great that'll look. And then it also has the same thing is your component cable. You have your red, green, white, and blue plugins for that, and that is everything I believe it came with. Yeah, it blows me away how much stuff the school district I work for, how much stuff that they throw away that is practically brand new. So anyway, let's move on to the camera here. I want to say that this is more of a like webcam kind of camera from back in the day. They made it extremely small. They call it the Webby HD, so I assume you can probably hook it up to your computer and have like video. Back in the day, you could have like video calls, like Zoom calls, kind of like. So probably, you know, maybe stream on YouTube. I don't know if YouTube was I don't know if you were able to live stream. Shut up. I don't know if you were able to live stream back on YouTube back in 2009 or whenever this camera was made. I'll go through the features really quick. Obviously, it turns on by itself when you open the screen. There's no power button, which is okay, I guess. Kind of annoys me. I don't know why. You can turn the display on and off. It does have a menu. You can go in and select a few things. It's pretty basic. I think it has like I don't know, there's like a little globe with like an arrow. I want to say that that's probably like how you can connect it to the internet or whatever. Turn that feature on when it's plugged into your computer. And then you can go and delete files and stuff like that. On the back, you can choose to turn the display on and off with this kind of D-pad here, along with, I want to say that like it's a manual focus. It just turns it on or off. I haven't been able to figure out how to adjust the manual focus on it because it has like the little flower or the shooting mode. I don't know. You can turn the light on, which is actually kind of a cool feature. You can turn it on, and it's actually an LED light. It's not one of the halogen bulbs, at least I don't think. It's not that bright. You can kind of tell a difference. You probably had this kind of close to you when you were using it. And you have a timer there. And that is how you can select things when you're watching playback and stuff. You can fast forward, turn the display off, pause, all that kind of stuff. The center is your select, and you have your record button, obviously, with the red dot. And you have your playback button, so you can go into playback and select your pictures or videos. Now, again, it doesn't have a hand strap. It does have a little spot here on the back for you to connect the wrist strap for it. You know, if you drop it, you have it on your wrist. You have the slot there for your memory stick duo card. The screen is not touch screen. It's a little too basic for that. You do get a playback speaker there, and I think it's pretty decent. It's loud enough, decent enough. You have your connectors over here, so you have your DC in, your power supply. You have your USB 2.0 and your AV out. All the cables that I have will work with this. And you obviously have your lens on the front. There are no threads on it, so you can't attach any form of a filter, wide angle, or fisheye on this. And you do have your stereo microphone on the front. And your zoom here, you know, you can't make it very big if you're gonna make a camera small. Along with that, you do get a photo button. One thing that's really weird about this camera, and it doesn't show up in the footage when you are looking at the screen trying to set up like your shot or whatever, it looks extremely out of focus. I want to say it's just the screen. Maybe it's just a cheap screen. I had a hard time trying to set up my shot because I was like, I don't know if it's in focus or not. Like it wants to focus far away more than up close. So a lot of times I had to like zoom in and then kind of zoom back out to get it to focus on the closer object rather than maybe the wall that's over there or something. I found that kind of annoying. And it does have a 5x optical zoom. It does have a digital zoom as well. I don't remember what that said. I do have the specs on my phone. This camera records in 1440 by 1080p HD. I think it's 30 frames per second. I don't think it records in 60 frames per second. It does record to memory stick Pro Duo Media slot. So I don't think you can do a SD card in it. It has a 5 megapixel 5 megapixel 1 and 2.5 inch CMOS sensor. It has a single 2.5 inch CMOS sensor. That doesn't sound right. I'm probably reading that wrong. It does have a 5 times optical zoom, like I said, along with a 2.5 inch swivel LCD screen. You can rotate it, 270 degrees. It uses USB 2.0. It has a tripod mount on the bottom, your 1/4-20 threads or 1/4-inch threads. Easy upload to social media sites. I guess you were able to upload videos and stuff to like Facebook and stuff, because I don't think Instagram was out yet. I think it came out in 2010? It is compatible with Mac and PC. I found those specs on B&H Photo. There's not really much going on with it. It's mostly like a, put in your pocket, quick little point and shoot little video camera that takes pictures. I don't know. It's kind of a pointless camera in today's world. I just figured I'd share it because it was kind of unique, and honestly, this one specifically is like the coolest color I've ever seen on a camera. Just like this burnt orange color. I don't know. I'm a big orange fan of, obviously, well, it looks more orange on video. It's kind of more of a salmon colored shirt. I love orange. Like, I didn't really have a plan for this video. I just wanted to quickly share it and kind of just show you guys cheap little camera from 2009-ish. Let me know if you've had this camera or if you've ever seen it for sale in stores. I assume you could probably find it at like Walmart and stuff back in the day, obviously, because it was at Staples. And, well, I don't know if anybody else has Staples where they live. Mine's been closed for like 10 years now. Yeah, here, I'll show you footage and let me know what let me know what you think of the footage. I think it looks okay. I like the outdoor setting better than the indoor setting. Let me know what you think of the footage. This will be for sale on my eBay store if you want to buy it for yourself. I won't list it for an insane price. If you find little cameras like this fun and worth collecting for yourself, you can snag it. I also have a bunch of other cameras I've just listed on my eBay store. Go and check that out. I will be listing some accessories and stuff. I planned on making a website for myself instead of using eBay. I figured that would be a little bit harder to use and run than eBay. It just takes a little bit more work. And while trying to, make YouTube videos and stuff, and then also trying to sell, it makes it a little bit harder to, run a YouTube channel and be able to sell cameras that I review as well, because I feel like having a website takes a lot more work than just throwing stuff up onto eBay. I don't know, it would be cool to kind of have a brand of my own, which is kind of what the BCCD kind of thing is. Check out my eBay store if you want to check out some of the accessories and cameras that I have listed and will be listing. I'm going to try and stock eBay a lot more than I used to. Try to get cameras that I have reviewed in the past on there a lot more. That way, you know, people can kind of shop from me and be able to watch my videos as well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe, because we talk about old school retro camcorders almost on a weekly basis. And on that note, we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.